All right, guys, let's go over the watch list for the next week because, I mean, everything's dropping, everything's falling, and we're just waiting for Trump to open his mouth so we get direction, which the direction in the market has been to the downside ever since, ever since Trump won on the 5th. So, yeah. Let's go through the watch list. Let's see what I like. Nope. Yeah, we're going to go through this one real quick. Rigetti. Ha! Let that one come down. That one's, if the market continues to tank, this will just continue to come down. It'll come back down to 6 and under. We're seeing that with the market as a whole. Everything's just going under its 200 weighted moving average or exponential moving average or whatever moving average you want to use. So let's continue here. So right now, Rigetti don't care for it. AITX is a good one right here. It's right at the bottom. This is when you want to start accumulating it before the next big run. It's an AI stock. So the moment they unveil something new, it'll get people excited and the pumps will come in. And I would look to sell at 0034 or 005. And if it goes beyond that, cool. Let's make 300% gains. All right, so that's AITX. That's a good one right there. Not really affected by the market so far. Let's continue. No. I don't think I care about any of these. Let me look at my Apple. Do I care about you? Apple barely holding on here at that 200. One of the few ones that's still above that purple line. Stag, nope. I already talked about AITX. Color stock, nope. Like a lot of these I'm just not interested in right now because, it looks like we're going to continue to tank. This green candle is not bullish. It's not even a big green candle. It's barely holding on. Like this could easily come down to 70 and then 60. So I like Palantir, but let's just wait. IINN, no. QTUM, what is this? Yeah, QTUM represents all the quantum computing stocks, and as you can see, it broke down here, and it's just going to continue to go lower. In fact, when the ETF comes down to that purple line, that's probably a buy signal for the rest of the not ETFs, for the rest of the quantum computing stocks. Because QTUM holds Rigetti and IonQ, if I recall, and QBTS. They might have changed it, obviously, because they rebalance. But, yeah, Semiconductor ETF here, you can see it's just tanking. Big red candle going into the next support here. So we should see NVIDIA and other, semiconductors tank some more. Yeah. So as you can see, this watch is kind of like, there's not much to buy here. Mara, I'm waiting for 12. Riot, I'm waiting for $7. I'm waiting on NVIDIA to drop to 100. Right now, it's just a waiting game. There's not much you can do if the stock market's going to tank. You can't force the stock market. You can't force it to go up. You just gotta you gotta roll with the punches here. So this is our downtrend or bear market. That's really what it is. And this is the steepest. This has gotten steeper, by the way. The drop has gotten steeper. This was steep. This got even steeper. So buyers nowhere to be found, and we're just dropping even harder than before. So I would expect to see this at a test 100, 103. That's what I'm watching out for. ARCB, nah, I don't care about that. Microsoft, yeah, I don't care about Microsoft, but it is a buy. If you want to buy it, it's a buy. Just start accumulating it, but not for me. UEC uranium, I already have some, but I'm waiting for $4 and then $2 if it drops down that low. Shrug, don't care about that. MBOT, do I care about? No, I don't care about you. APLD, I only bought 100 shares, and I'm waiting for it to drop to around $5, because that's where we're headed next if it doesn't hold 6s. And like I said, everything's looking very right. There's where the buyers. There's just nowhere to be found. What's going to happen is we're just going to continue to drop. So why would I buy more here? I'll wait for This is why I say, don't buy all in right away. Spread out your buys. HIMS, I like HIMS, but had good earnings and everything, but wait for it to go under that purple line. Anytime it goes under that purple line, it's been a money maker once we go into the next bull run cycle. There's not much we can do, right? If sellers are going to continue to push us down, we can't. There's no point in fighting it. there's also no point in averaging down huge. Like, don't add like a ton all in right here, because then if it goes to 100, which this one can, it can go to 100. It's done so multiple times. You're going to be kicking yourself for adding all 50K or 100K here. You know, if you just buy a tenth of your position here, then you can add another tenth at the next level, at the next level, at the next level. Like, the lower it goes, the more you add. If anything, like 10% here, then another 20% here, then 30%. If it goes to, you add the 50% of your position. If it goes to 100, that's probably like the biggest thing. Right now, we can't use our bull market strategies because we're not in a bull market. We can't even use our sideways trading strategies. There's no bottom. Things just keep dropping. So right now, you're seeing me use my bear market strategy, which is just to accumulate the good ones at cheap prices. I don't know if KRR is a good one. This one's risky. It's at $1.47. If it was a good one, why isn't it at $180? Because no one cares about it. And it loves to, do offerings. So it's a little more risky. I don't know. Maybe RR is a good one, maybe not. I don't care for it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to stick to the good ones, the ones that have proven themselves, like NVIDIA or Google or Microsoft or many of the other ones out there. KIT, don't care about it. MSTR, man, with the way the market's dropping, this one should continue to go lower. This one's like very volatile, like Tesla. Like it can fluctuate over the course of months. It can fluctuate between, it can literally move $100 up and down. So I think this one's a buy once it comes back down to like 200 and under, in my opinion. I wouldn't buy it right now, but I'm sticking to the Bitcoin mining stocks anyways. Shopify, that one's a buy. This one's definitely, imagine buying at 129 like a sucker. No, you buy it, this is when you want to start buying at least. Always buy it at a discount when it's at its average. DraftKings is another good one long term, but again, there's so many good opportunities right now on good companies, but we have to pick and choose our battles. Like, where am I going to put my money in? Sybil is not a buy. We're still waiting on the contracts, which should be underway. But again, bear market, people are going to sell, and that's what you're seeing. And we buy that fear slowly but surely as it goes lower. Eventually, the markets will go back to being greedy, and they'll push everything up for us. BBAI, BBAI is a buy now. It's a buy. I mean, okay, I get it. It dropped because of earnings. Cool. But we know that what moves the stock is those government contracts. So what does it matter? This is nothing more than opportunity. But I would wait. Because they dropped 23%. Wow. And buyers aren't showing up. I would wait at this point. Like, normally I would say, hey, it's at $3, right? But I'm like, you also have to take into account how the market's moving. You have to take into account that Trump opens his mouth and everything just drops anyways. So let's just hold off. I'm not... Technically, it is a buy because it is at that purple line. It is at $3. If you want to start accumulating it, add like a tenth of your position, eighth, whatever fraction you want to use. But I would wait. I'll wait for 250. If it was me, 250. Again, there's so much opportunity. It's hard to pick and choose what should I jump into. But yeah, my main stocks that I'm focused on is the Bitcoin mining stocks, Riot stock, Mara stock, and NVIDIA stock. No one wanted Bitcoin when it dropped to 49K. No one wanted Bitcoin when it dropped to 15 to 13K. When it was down here, no one wanted it. Oh, now everyone wants it at the top at 73K or at 100K. You want to buy it right now when no one wants it, when everyone's scared. So I do that via the Bitcoin mining stocks. I get exposure to Bitcoin via the miners. So this is too easy. This is going to be the easiest money you ever make. If you have patience and discipline and aren't scared, you would expect everyone's portfolio right now should be red, unless you bought a stock that you bought like real cheap, and now you're just seeing it come down to your average at this point, right? But other than that, you should be like red. Like most people are red right now, unless you're going long on, unless you're shorting, I guess. But I don't short. I'm talking about if you're just going long. You should be in the red. Like, you're not alone. This is normal. The people that get scared and spooked, those are the idiots that sell at a massive loss. Like, it's too painful for them to wake up and look at their account because they just see that they're down 30, 50%. But that's really how you make money. You look at that 30 to 50% that you're down and you go, hell yeah, I'm going to add more because I know in the next cycle, the bull run, we're going to go, to new highs. So yeah, that's about it. Like, I'm not even concerned or scared. It's more like, I don't even know where the bottom is. Don't ask me. How would I know? Like, Trump could open his mouth and cause the bottom today if he wanted to. Or he can continue to drop. We don't know what they're thinking over there, but cool. Keep giving it to me cheaper and cheaper. Like, I'm in the red on a lot of what I hold. I don't think I'm in the green in anything. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm in the red in pretty much everything. So, but I don't care. I've been here. This doesn't mean anything. You want to buy it when no one wants it. If this goes down, if Bitcoin goes down to 13K, you better believe there's going to be a lot of dummies who they're going to look at that and think it's the end of the world. Instead of being like, ooh, opportunity. Got to change that mindset.